Coming home from space is a journey in itself. Astronauts return with stories of breathtaking views and zero gravity antics, but few people realize just how much their bodies and their diets have to readjust when they land back on Earth. Welcome back to Fuel for the Final Frontier. In this episode, we'll be exploring what happens to astronaut nutrition after a mission, how their bodies recover, what foods help with rehabilitation, and the psychological cravings that await them after weeks or months in orbit. First off, we'll take a look at the challenge of re entering gravity. Space travel leaves a mark on the human body. In orbit, muscles don't work as hard, bones lose density, the heart doesn't have to fight gravity, and the gut adapts to different food textures. Returning to gravity means every system needs to relearn old routines. Astronauts often feel weak after landing. Walking, standing, or lifting objects may be really difficult for them. Some even experience dizziness or balance problems, which are the effects of having little resistance for numerous weeks. Bones and muscles, in particular, require careful rehabilitation. Muscle atrophy and demineralization start reversing only when astronauts exercise and eat for recovery. We'll also examine now the dietary rehabilitation, what's needed once astronauts come back to daily life. Food becomes an essential medicine during recovery. Astronauts are prescribed diets high in calcium and protein to rebuild bone mass and muscle. Dairy products, leafy greens, nuts, and lean meats feature strongly in their post mission nutrition. Vitamin D supplementation continues since many have depleted levels after prolonged sunless periods. Potassium and magnesium, vital for nerve and muscle function, are added to help counter any residual weakness. Hydration protocols are also equally important. In space, fluid shifts cause the body to recalibrate its balance. On Earth, astronauts must drink enough water to support cardiovascular recovery and healthy kidney function. Medical teams monitor their astronauts' bloods for weeks after they come back, adjusting dietary plans as nutrition levels change and physical therapy progresses. After months of freeze-dried, thermostabilized, and processed food pouches, astronauts almost universally crave fresh produce, especially fruits and vegetables. Mm, um, a really common first treat after landing for astronauts includes crisp salad, a salad, or a slice of pizza. Some astronauts describe the emotional power of eating fresh food again as overwhelming relief. Taste and texture, also long muted in space, return quickly on Earth, fueling both nutrition and pleasure. Beyond the physical comforting foods, no, physical comfort foods, beyond the physical comfort foods, help restore psychological well-being. These familiar flavors and aromas reconnect astronauts to home, family, and life on the ground. Taste and digestion also return back to normal, although it may take a few days for taste buds and digestive patterns to return to normal. Microgravity dulls the sense of smell and taste, so flavors often seem stronger once astronauts acclimate. Digestion too has to gently transition. Meals are initially lighter and easier to digest, with fiber gradually increasing as the gut adjusts. Medical teams watch for any gastrointestinal issues, adjusting meals as needed. Moving on, we'll now discuss immune system and recovery. Immune system recovery. Space travel can compromise immune function due to stress, isolation, microgravity, and occasional nutrient deficiencies. Post mission diets include rich foods and fermented products to rebuild gut microbiota. The goal is to support rapid healing and restore defense systems against Earth's ever-present germs. Now, one might also ask, what are some of the long-term effects that astronauts experience after coming back? Some effects of space flight linger for months. For example, bone recovery is slower, especially after long missions. Muscle mass may need prolonged support. Astronauts often stay in regular contact with doctors and dietitians, tracking progress and adapting their meal plans. Learning from these journeys, space agencies continue to innovate new foods, nutritional protocols, and rehabilitation techniques. These discoveries help not only astronauts but people on Earth as well, from osteoporosis patients to those recovering from extended bed rest. We will also take a look at the role of space nutrition on medicine. Interestingly, the lessons from space diet rehabilitation have influenced medical care around the world. Techniques of rebuilding bone mass, specialized supplements, and optimized hydration all originated in part from astronaut science. Hospitals, sports teams, and recovery clinics have adapted these principles to help patients or athletes regain lost strength and health. To sum up, readjusting to life on Earth after space travel means rebuilding muscle and bone with high protein and calcium rich diets, continuing vitamin D and managing hydration for recovery, satisfying deep cravings for fresh foods, comfort, and psychological wellness, paying attention to digestion, immune function, and gradual adaptation, and using ongoing medical slash nutritional support for full rehabilitation. Next episode, we'll explore how astronaut food and nutrition research has impacted life back on Earth, changing how hospital diets, disaster relief, and even what you eat in daily life. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like, click the subscribe button, comment, or share it. Thank you so much for watching.